Yes, good morning, class. Hope you all are doing well. We are learning chapter 11 dealing with emergencies. So, today we are going to learn back exercise and short answer type question of chapter 11. Okay, so you just open your book, page number 136, and try to fill the back exercise. And after that you have to write short answer type question in your fair notebook. Okay, let's start. Multiple choice question. Question number 1: baking soda can be used for cooling the burn, protecting the burn, avoid infection, preventing formation of blisters. Yes, student, while we are reading the chapter, we have discussed about this, that baking soda, also known as mitha soda, we are using at our home also. And baking soda is mainly used in different kind of bakery, like biscuit, pastries, cake. In all kind of bakeries we are using baking soda. So it is used for cooling the burn. Okay, baking soda can be used for cooling the burn. We are having some burning sensation, whether it is a burning due to heat or burning due to a chemical. So we can apply baking soda. After applying the baking soda, we get some kind of relief. Okay, so baking soda can be used as a first aid. Question number 2: what should be done in case of bleeding nose? Yes, student, bleeding nose is very common during hot and dry days. During the summer season, April, May, June, July, it is very much common. Okay, so what should be done in case of bleeding nose? Sit with the head tilted backward, lie down, drink lots of water, apply pressure over the area. So we should sit with the head tilted backward. Okay, तो हमें just relax होके बैठना चाहिए and put our head in backward direction. Backward direction में थोड़ा सा tilt करना चाहिए अपने head को. That is the first thing which we can do. Lay down, drink lots of water, apply pressure. These are not the suitable thing. The first thing which we must do, sit with the head tilted backwards. So option A is the correct answer. Question number 3: why do we wash the snake bite? To remove the dirt, to prevent poison from spreading, to remove blood marks, none of these. To prevent poison from spreading. So we must wash the area where snake has bitten with water, so that we can prevent the spreading of poison. So to prevent poison from spreading, we must wash the snake bite. Question number 4: blisters from burns should not be punctured, touched, pressurized, all of these. So the correct option is A, punctured. Punctured का मीनिंग है कि जो ब्लिस्टर हो जाते हैं बर्निंग की वजह से, जो छाले जो पड़ जाते हैं या जो, उसको हमें पंक्चर्ड नहीं करना चाहिए, उसको फोड़ना नहीं चाहिए. यस, उनके अंदर जो लिक्विड वाटर होता है वो स्किन पे इधर उधर स्प्रेड हो जाएगा, उससे और ज्यादा पेन हमें होगी, बर्निंग सेंसेशन होगी. सो ब्लिस्टर शुड नॉट बी punctured. वो automatically अपने आप ही punctured होते हैं with the passage of time, but we should not puncture the blisters. Blister from burns should not be punctured. Option A is the correct answer. Part B, fill in the blanks. We should use dash and dash to put out fire caused by electronic gadget, or we can say electrical gadget. अगर कोई फायर है वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की वजह से लगी है, कोई गैजेट्स है हमारे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक गैजेट्स हैं, तो वी शुड use dash and dash to put out fire caused by electronic gadgets. So we should use fire extinguisher and sand. फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर चैप्टर के बीच में आया था, हमने देखा है वहां पे, हमारे स्कूल के अंदर भी आप लोगों ने देखे होंगे, वो रेड कलर के कॉरिडोर में सिलेंडर से दीवार पे लटका रखे हैं, दैट आर फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर. अगर कोई केमिकल की वजह से आग लगी है या कोई इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की वजह से आग लगी है, तो उसको हम पानी से नहीं बुझा सकते, उसके लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर, और वी शुड पुट सम सैंड. So we should use fire extinguisher and sand to put out fire caused by electronic gadget. Second, burn can be caused by dash and dash. Burn can be caused by heat and chemical. Any kind of heat, any kind of burning things we touch accidentally, we get some burn. If some chemical is accidentally thrown on our body or put on our body, so we have some burning feeling or burning sensation. So burn can be caused by heat and chemicals. Third, a dash bandage can be used to cover cut. An adhesive bandage can be used to cover cut. Adhesive bandage, adhesive bandage होती है जो स्किन के साथ चिपक जाती है, तो अगर कोई कट लगा हुआ है बॉडी पे तो हम एडहेसिव बैंडेज वहां पे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. An adhesive bandage can be used to cover cuts. Fourth fill-up, if a person catches fire, cover him with a dash to cut off air supply. If a person catches fire, cover him with a blanket. Cover him with a blanket to cut off air supply. किसी इंसान को आग लगी है तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए, ब्लैंकेट से उसको कवर करना चाहिए ताकि जो एयर फायर है वो एक्सटिंग्विश हो सके, वो बुझ सके. If a person catches fire, cover him with a blanket to cut off air supply. Fifth fill-up, if a person is bitten by a dog, she should be rushed to a doctor for anti-rabies vaccination. Anti-rabies vaccination, anti-rabies injection are there. If person is bitten by some dog or some animal like monkey, cat, bat, so we should go to the doctor and asks them to give anti-rabies vaccination or anti-rabies injection. Yes. Part C, write true, false. True and false are there. We can avoid accident if we are careful. Yes, it is true. If we are careful, we can avoid any type of accident. Second, fire caused by petrol should be put off with water. It is a false statement. If any fire it is caused by any oil, we should not use water. Because water is heavier than oil. Oil will float on the surface of water and the fire will further spread. So we cannot control fire which is caused by oil or petrol with the help of water. So what should we use? We should use fire extinguisher, sand, mud, these type of things we can use. But we cannot control fire caused by petrol with the help of water. So it is a false statement. False statement. Third, if your friend clothes catch fire, tell him to run fast. No, it is a false statement. Tell him to lay down on the ground and roll again and again. Roll again and again. And if you are having some type of blanket or any cloth, then cover him with that cloth, with that blanket, so that we can cut off air supply. But if we run fast, the fire will spread further. Fourth, so it is so third is a false statement. Fourth, a victim of snake bite requires immediate treatment. Yes, it is true. A victim of snake bite require immediate treatment. It is true statement. Fifth, massaging should be done in case of a person break his leg. No, it is a false statement. If accidentally any person having broken leg or broken arm or any fracture is there, we should not do massaging. हमें वहां पे मसाज नहीं करना चाहिए, उसको जस्ट कोई स्पोर्ट के साथ हमें डॉक्टर के पास लेके जाना चाहिए. So massaging should be done in case of a person break his leg. It is a false statement. D part, match the following. So student, here I am using a tabular form, but you can write 1 2 3 4 after A B C D. Okay, in your book. जैसा आपको लगे वैसा आप कर सकते हैं, बट यहाँ पे मैंने जो करेक्ट आंसर है उसी को उसके सामने लिख दिया है. बट बुक में आप ऐसे 1 2 3 4 ऐसे फिल कर सकते हैं बुक के अंदर. Match the following. Fire caused by petrol. So fire caused by petrol, sand or mud. We can control that fire with the help of sand or mud. Fractured bone. Fractured bones. It is matched with a sling. Sling is a triangular piece of cloth. It will give some support to the fractured bone. Dog bite, rabies. Yes, dog bite will spread rabies. So the third is matched with D, rabies. Bleeding nose, we can put some ice in case of bleeding nose. Bleeding nose, it is matched with C, ice. Okay, student, this is your match the column or match the following. Now move on to the question answer. Yes, short answer type question. Yes, student, in this chapter we are not having a long answer type question, only short answer type question are there. So let's start and learn one by one. Question number 1, what is first aid? What is first aid? First aid is the immediate help given to an injured person before doctor arrives. The first aid is the immediate help given to an injured person. If any person is having any type of injury, we can give some type of treatment at home before doctor arrives. The first aid is the immediate help given to an injured person before doctor arrives. Question 2, why should we not throw water on petrol fire? Yes, जैसा कि अभी थोड़ी देर पहले फिलअप में भी आया था, ट्रू फॉल्स में भी है, हमने इसको एक्सप्लेन किया है. Because water is heavier than petrol, petrol is lighter. If we throw some water on a fire which is caused by petrol, so petrol being lighter will flow on a surface of water, and the fire further spread. So we cannot control fire caused by petrol. We should not throw water on petrol fire, because petrol being lighter than water will float and the fire will spread further. Fire will spread further. So what we should use? We should use sand, mud or fire extinguisher. Okay, फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट होता है फायर को कंट्रोल करने के लिए. उसके अंदर सम केमिकल्स होते हैं जिनके अंदर से गैस निकलती है, जिसकी हेल्प से हम, और बेसिकली वो गैस होती है कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. सो अगर हम किसी बर्निंग ऑब्जेक्ट के ऊपर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस डालते हैं तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जो गैस है वो एयर की सप्लाई को कट ऑफ कर देगा एंड द फायर विल बी कंट्रोल्ड. सो we should not throw water on petrol fire, because petrol being lighter than water will float and the fire will spread further. Okay student, question number 3, what should you do if your neighbor gets a chemical burn? If your neighbor gets a chemical burn, a burn caused by some type of chemical. If some chemical accidentally touches our skin, we are having some burning sensation. That is a chemical burn. Okay, chemical burn does not mean we are burning a chemical. Okay, chemical burn का ये मीनिंग नहीं कोई chemical को हम burn कर रहे हैं. अगर accidentally कोई chemical हमारी skin पे गिर जाता है तब हमें जो burning जो होती है that is known as chemical burn. So what should you do if your neighbor get a chemical burn? Wash the burnt area of the neighbor thoroughly with water and do not cover it with anything. So first thing what we have to do, wash the burnt area with water and do not cover it with anything. Give the victim plenty of water to drink. In case of severe burn, call a doctor. तो सबसे पहले तो उस एरिया को, बर्न्ट एरिया को हमें क्लीन करना है विद फ्रेश वाटर, कोल्ड वाटर. गिव अ विक्टिम प्लेंटी ऑफ वाटर टू ड्रिंक. पीने के लिए काफी पानी हमें देना पड़ेगा. और अगर बर्न ज्यादा सीवियर है, ज्यादा बर्निंग सेंसेशन है, देन कॉल अ डॉक्टर. तो डॉक्टर से कंसल्ट कर सकते हैं. These are the things which we can do as a first aid. Question number 4, what should be done in case of cut from rusty object? Yes, अगर किसी ऑब्जेक्ट पे, कोई लोहे का या कोई भी मेटल का कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है, उस पे जंग लगा हुआ है, रस्टिंग हो रखी है और उससे हमें कट लग जाए तो हम क्या करेंगे? If a wound or cut is caused by rusty metallic object, a disease called tetanus might occur. तो अगर किसी रस्टी ऑब्जेक्ट से, मेटेलिक ऑब्जेक्ट से कोई कट या वाउंड, कोई घाव हमें हुआ है तो हमें टेटिनस होने के चांसेस हैं. एंड टेटिनस इज ए डेडली डिजीज. सो व्हाट शुड वी डू? कंसल्ट अ डॉक्टर फॉर एन एंटी टेटिनस इंजेक्शन. जिस तरह से रेबीज के केस में डॉक्टर इंजेक्शन लगाते हैं, एंटी रेबीज इंजेक्शन, तो इसी तरह से एंटी टेटिनस इंजेक्शन होते हैं जो डॉक्टर लगाते हैं अगर कोई कट लगा है किसी रस्टी ऑब्जेक्ट की वजह से. If wound or cut is caused by rusty object, rusty metallic object, a disease called tetanus might occur. So consult a doctor for an anti-tetanus injection. Anti-tetanus injection. Which two things can be used to provide support to fractured bone? Two things that can be used to provide support to fractured bone are, first, splint to provide support to broken bones. Second, a sling, which is a triangular piece of cloth used to give support to broken arm. Yes student, जब हम चैप्टर रीड कर रहे थे बेटा तो पेज नंबर 131 पे वहां पे दो पिक्चर भी गिवन है, फर्स्ट एड फॉर फ्रैक्चर। तो वहां पे दो तरह की पिक्चर है, एक पिक्चर में आपको दिखाया गया है स्प्लिंट एंड द सेकेंड वन इज स्लिंग। तो व्हाट इज स्प्लिंट? स्प्लिंट होता है बेटा एक रिजिड मटेरियल होता है जो फ्रैक्चर्ड बोन के साथ हम लगा देते हैं। जिस तरह का प्लास्टर होता है वो रिमूवेबल प्लास्टर आप उसको बोल सकते हैं। तो एक्स्ट्रा सपोर्ट देने के लिए ब्रोकन बोन को उसको यूज करते हैं। तो कई बार देखा होगा कि कोई आर्म कोई फ्रैक्चर्ड बोन है तो वहां पे एक प्लास्टर टाइप लगा के और ऐसे गले के अंदर हम उसको लटका के रखते हैं। दैट इज ए स्लिंग, अ स्ट्रिप ऑफ रिजिड मटेरियल used for supporting a broken bone after it is set. That is splint. Second thing which we can use is a sling. Sling is a triangular cloth, piece of cloth. It is also used to give support to the broken arm. तो वहां पे भी पिक्चर में 131 पे आप देख सकते हैं कि वहां पे आर्म का पिक्चर है और उसमें ग्लव्स टाइप पहना रखा है हाथ के अंदर। ट्रिंगुलर टाइप का एक क्लॉथ है, वो भी एक एडिशनल सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड करवाता है ब्रोकन आर्म को। तो वी कैन यूज स्प्लिंट्स एंड स्लिंग। यू मस्ट हैव सीन पेज 131 ताकि आपको एक पिक्चर क्लियर हो जाए कि स्प्लिंट और स्लिंग होता क्या है। सो विच टू थिंग्स कैन यूज्ड to provide support to fractured bone? The first two things that can be used to provide support to a fractured bone are first splint to provide support to the broken bones. Second, a sling, which is a triangular piece of cloth used to give support to a broken arm. So we can use splint to give support to the broken bone. We can use sling, which is a triangular piece of cloth to give support to the broken arm. So student, these are the explanation. I'm going to revise quickly. If any doubt, it will be clear. So first what we have done, multiple choice question. Baking soda can be used for, option A is a correct answer, cooling the burn. Question number second, what should be done in case of bleeding nose? Option A is the correct answer. Sit down with the head tilted backwards. Question number 3, why do we wash the snake bite? Option B is the correct answer, to prevent poison from spreading. Question number 4, blister from burns should not be punctured. Option A is the correct answer. Then part B, fill in the blanks. We should use fire extinguisher and sand to put out fire caused by electronic gadgets or electricity or electrical gadget, you can say. Second, burn can be caused by heat and chemicals. Third, an adhesive bandage. Adhesive bandage होते हैं बेटा जो स्किन के साथ चिपक जाती है, बैंडेज जो आती है जिनको बैंडेड हम बोलते हैं वही है बैंडेज, can be used to cover cuts. Fourth, if a person catches fire, cover him with blanket to cut off air supply. Fifth, if a person is bitten by a dog, he should rush to doctor for anti-rabies injection. Anti-rabies injection उनको लगवानी चाहिए ताकि एक जो डिजीज होती है रेबीज वो ना हो सके. Part C, true or false. We can avoid accident if we are careful. It is true. Fire caused by petrol should be put off with water. It is false. If your friend clothes catch fire, tell him to run fast. False statement. A victim of snake bite require immediate treatment. It is true. Massaging done in case a person breaks his leg. It is a false statement. Then match the following. Part D. Fire caused by match with B. Fractured bone. It is matched with A. Sling. Fractured bone पे sling हम यूज कर सकते हैं उसको सपोर्ट देने के लिए. Dog bite. Rabies can be there. It is a very deadly disease known as rabies. bleeding nose, we can apply some ice. Then short answer type question. What is first aid? First aid is immediate help given to an injured person before doctor arrives. Why should we not throw water on a petrol fire? We should not throw water on petrol fire because petrol being lighter than water will float and the fire will spread further. क्योंकि जो पानी है वो heavier होता है पेट्रोल से, पेट्रोल लाइटर होता है, हल्का होता है, वाटर के सरफेस पे फ्लोट करेगा और वो फर्दर स्प्रेड करेगी. That is why we should not throw water on petrol fire. What should you do if you? Yes, Paramjit ma'am. Thoroughly water, wash the burnt area of the neighbor thoroughly with water and do not cover it with anything. Give the victim plenty of water to drink. In case of severe burn, call a doctor. What should be done in case of cut from rusty object? Or cut is caused by a rusty metallic object. A disease called tetanus might occur. Consult a doctor for anti-tetanus injection. Question number 5. Which two things can be used to provide support to fractured bone? The two things which can be provided to support the fractured bone are: first is splints to provide support to the broken bones. The second is sling, which is a triangular piece of cloth used to give support to broken arm. So these are two things which we must use or can be provided. Yes, student, this is the explanation for short answer type and back exercise. If still you want to ask any question, you can raise your hand. Yes, class.